In this video, I'm going to show you how to install some undermount drawer slides from Blum, however you pronounce it. These are great, very sturdy. They hold up to 100 pounds. They're soft close, so if this is something that you want to learn, just stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. Step 1, measure the width of your opening. Here we have 23 5/8. You also want to measure your depth, and according to your depth, like right here we have 22.5. So I went ahead and bought some 21-inch drawer slides, and that'll fit perfectly in here. So there's two key measurements you need. All right, 23 5/8 minus a ½ inch is going to be 23 1/8. So that is going to be the width for my front and back of the cabinet. Front and back. So what we'll do is we'll first start off with our front and back pieces. Now that I have my front and back, we're going to go ahead and do the sides. Now remember, whatever undermount slides you buy, which in our case is 21 inches, that is the width. That's the exact measurement that you need to have for your sides. So it's very important. So we'll go ahead and do that. Lift these down to 21. Make sure you're ½ an inch right here from the fence, and then a ½ inch depth if you're using 5/8. So we'll go ahead and cut all these down so we can fit our insert and go from there. All right, now I'll move the piece over a little bit. All right, now I use these little woodpecker gauges. These are great. Since this is gonna go on the bottom to hold the clothes will actually sit on it. So take a ½ inch, and you can tell that this sits just a tiny bit proud of the ½ inch bottom. So this is good to go to cut our groove. So put it right there to one side. We're gonna have to do one more pass this way. So we'll cut out one more pass this way. We'll move the fence over, and then that'll allow us enough room for that insert to fit in here. I like to do things a little bit differently. As you can see, a lot of people will notch out this part right here on both sides here, and then on this other side over here. I like to cut up to this line right here and cut all of this off. I like to take the extra time too before assembling these, just to kind of smooth out this. And as you can see from the table saw, the blade, it gives these little burrs. Kind of like to just hit that a little bit on the edges. So you don't want a box showing this little burrs on the outside or the inside. So I'll do that on all of them, then we'll get ready to assemble this. All right, I like to put a little bit of glue. on both ends. And then we're going to put on this back part just like that. So add a little bit of glue. To go ahead and mount one of these, we have to find out where this location pin is right here. And the way to do that is to set it up in here like this. Push it as far as it'll go, and then you just tap. And as you can see, it made a little indent right here. And you need to get a drill bit and drill in here 13/64. Give it a little tap. And there's your mark. So we'll go ahead and drill this in 13/64. The next step is to inset these clips. And the easy part to remember is the orange parts, they face inward towards each other. And I'm gonna go ahead and have a self-centering drill bit. We'll go ahead and mark our holes like so. See, there's the two holes, and then we'll get ready to screw those in. This is what I'm going to be using. It's number 8 for the 5/8. So if you're using this thick 5/8 material, this is what you want. All right, next is insert the drawer slides themselves. Depending on whether you're going to do an inset or an overlay, you can go ahead and, depending on whether you're going to do an inset or an overlay, depends on where you place the slide. So in my case, I'm doing an overlay cabinet. So I've learned that an 1/8 of an inch works best. So we'll go ahead and get this screwed in. We'll go ahead and use the slide part right here so I can make some adjustments if needed. Go ahead and try this out. Insert the cabinet and see how it fits. There we go, perfect. So now we'll just go ahead and measure this side, build that one, and then we'll put a top going all the way across over this, and then we'll repeat the process for the other 2 cabinets. So 3 more cabinets to build and we'll be good to go.